Well, it's Thursday, October 3rd. It's about 4:45 p.m. and it was 80 degrees, but this cold front's blowing in now. Winds are picking up pretty stiff. I'm not particularly liking it for deer activity, but shooting time's till about 7:50, so got about 3 hours sit here, and as you can see, I'm surrounded by food. Our wind's coming out of the northwest, headed this way. Got my ozonics out, rocking the short sleeves, and hopefully we'll get a shot at something tonight. Got to do some doe patrol, so I'd like to take out one of them for sure. All right, beautiful day. Check back in with you later. Stand right above that doe there. I was contemplating getting in there tonight, but she's got two little ones with her, so awesome to see them. Even though they destroyed my beans, it's awesome to see them staying fat and healthy. Just got back to camp. The temperature dropped already to 65. It was about 80 when I headed back in. I saw those 3 doe that you saw on video. Just a few minutes before dark, it looked like 3 more came in the way that I came in, and they cut my track coming in, and they turned and went back into the woodlot. My wind was blowing that way too. I had the ozonics on, but I don't know if they picked up my scent or my trail coming in, or even the side-by-side from earlier. But it's going to drop 10 more degrees. I think it's going to be 55 in the morning, and then we'll give it a shot in the morning and see what this cold front brings. But good start, first sit in Ohio, always nice, and I'll keep you posted.
Hey guys, it's Albert here. I'm hunting tonight on an acorn flat. I'm making this really quick because I'm set up very close to bedding. The wind's swirling a little bit more than I'd like, but I think it's going to work out all right. I've had a big deer on camera coming in here pretty consistently. If not, we might shoot a doe. My cousin's hunting at a different spot, not too far away, a few miles. So he's going to definitely shoot a doe tonight if he gets a shot. So I'm going to sit tight. First big cold front in the Midwest, so I'm pretty pumped up. So get out there, enjoy the outdoors, and be safe, guys.
Well, it's about 10 o'clock. I've been out here. Oh, been sitting about 3.5 hours. Had one doe skirt in behind me, heading into the bedding area about 8:45. It's pretty thick back there. I just caught her at the last minute. I don't think I could have got a shot anyway, but it's been raining off and on. There was no rain in the forecast. There was nothing on the radar when I checked it. Windy, chilly. It was near 50 this morning, but I got this new Fleet soft shell jacket and pants on, and I got their merino base layer. Pretty comfortable, pretty impressed with this gear that they got. What I really like too is the sleeves open up. Also on the pants, you can unzip and open them up too, so you could stay cool on your walk-in, which I did this morning. Trying to decide if I'm going to sit for a little bit longer or go get some coffee and pancakes at the diner, so we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys posted.
Alright everybody, it's about 3:45, 4 o'clock. We are set up on the first salmon hunt of the year ever for me. I have a bean field. Actually no, that's like an alfalfa field over here. You swing around the tree here, careful. Let's look at the hang of this. Bean field back there. And I have more beans over here. I'm on a peninsula that kind of comes out into the beans, so. Cold fronts here. It's cool. Not too stiff of a wind, should be a good night. Hang in there, guys. Good luck, let's see what we can do. About 6 o'clock. 2 bucks so far, small bucks. The wind has switched. Safer direction. But I'm not sure the deer are going to feel as safe. It's safer for me, not for them. Enjoying the saddle here. Having fun, so it should finish up to be a good night. A lot of guys are seeing deer tonight, so let's hang in there. Good morning, everybody. It is October 5th, Tuesday. Was it Thursday? Yes, the 5th. And 40 degrees. Coldest night we've had, I think. I'm in a fence line of oak trees that are dropping acorns in between some standing beans and some standing corn. Problem is, this spot is not known to be a very good morning spot, so just enjoying the beautiful sunrise. Check this out back here, guys. So we're gonna hang out here, and maybe something comes by, but otherwise tonight, got a storm moving in right after dark. It's still cold, so a great feeling about tonight. Last night was fun. Saw about 9 deer, 2 small bucks. Nothing over 1.5 years old, or there might have been 1 doe that was a little older, but that was it, so. Catch up with you guys later on.
So last night, we're hunting on a standing bean field, about an hour before dark. Noticed 7 does and a decent 8-point come out in the field. They were off 150, 180 yards. I did a couple soft grunts just to get his attention. Didn't really react. A doe and 2 fawns came from kind of the opposite direction, came across, met up with the group, and then continued south. The buck latched onto them. They ended up coming all the way to the south property line, or bean field line, and hooking. Does and fawns walked right underneath me. Buck was only at about 18 yards in front of me, but I was kind of pinned with the does and fawns. Ended up letting him pass me. Made a transition in the stand, and he's going straight away. I bleated at him with my mouth. It was enough to get him to turn. Estimated the shot 28 yards. Put the pin on him and let it go. Ended up hitting a little bit high and back, but based on his quartering, I figured I was going to have to do that. Had a nocturnal on. Buck ran off, kind of tracked where it went in the field. Based on the hit, we didn't want to, or didn't feel comfortable coming in after it last night. Decided to wait till this morning. Didn't see much this morning, so we got down and we're gonna start this track. I visually tracked him to this area, and when we got over here to the edge of the woods, I noticed, as you can see, there's a decent runway. There's a creek bed down in the bottom of this. Wounded deer want to go to water, so my theory is he's gonna be laying somewhere around this creek bed. So let's see what we can find. I forgot to mention last night we did have a severe downpour, so we're not looking for much blood, more or less just looking grid search, body search. So I heard a doe blowing over in this area after he came in the woods, so my theory is he's probably this way, but I want to check this creek bottom here just to make sure he ain't just over the hill. I see a body down there.
Yeah, buddy. Nice buck, man.
Good looking buck, yeah. Last night when I made the shot, maybe it was a good 2.5-year-old, but got definitely more mass than I anticipated, and definitely got lungs. We got some bubbles there, so.
Oh yeah, great buck, buddy.
Yeah, I'm definitely happy with that. So, hey, thanks.
Yeah, he's got some good mass too.
I poked out. I haven't lifted him because I didn't want to, but I don't know.
Yeah, pretty buck.
Yeah.
Wow. Real pretty.
Hey everybody, it's Tuesday, October 8th, evening hunt. This is where I found all that sign. This trail running parallel to this ridge here. You can see we're about 1/3 of the way down. Probably over a dozen rubs right here within 50 yards. On my way out the other day when I was scouting this, a buck stood up down here behind me. Didn't spook out because I had the wind in my favor and he couldn't see me, but I just hunkered down and watched him walk out of sight, and then I snuck back up because he's laying down here watching this road and access where the people come. So we snuck in from the top here where we haven't seen any human signs. So lots of acorns falling. I found lots of fresh caps, and they're just dropping left and right tonight. So wind's in our favor. It's one of those perfect just off winds. I don't know if you just heard that through the leaves. That was an acorn, but we're gonna get after it. And I got Chris Hanberry with me up here, and we're gonna see what we can get. Well, it's about 6:30. I shot a doe about half an hour ago. Let's see if I can see the lighted knock right here. There was a limb that I didn't see, but it's pretty close to her. It deflected just a little bit, but it was close to her. I looked with the binos. There's blood on the ground, some hair, but I'm not in love with the arrow. Pretty steep angle, as you can see. Could have just got some gut on the way out, but there's definitely some gut on the arrow. So she didn't go crashing down the hill. She went through the thicket right here, and pretty sure she bedded down because I heard her crash as she was running through some of the brush, but then she stopped real quick. Didn't hear a death crash, but I think she's bedded close. So got about an hour left of daylight. Chris is still hunting up this way, so I just told him to sit tight, keep hunting, and if I got to come back later, that's what I'll do. But no hurry. Check back in with you guys later.